We've got fun and games, we've got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Sven Zone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
Right, welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven Zone. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hola, hello.
Hi.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Excellent. You guys can be heard.
Good.
And I can be heard. So last thing, we'll just verify for sure, since I haven't checked it myself. Excellent. All right, we have sound. Somebody's mic is hot. There we go. All right, so when last we met, you guys had wandered into this last room looking for dadgummit, looking for the third key that will get you into this strange black doorway that has spaces for 3 different keys. You have 2 of them that you have obtained so far, looking for the third one, and so you went looking for it. Give me just a second here. Alright, there it is. Bobby, you're going to be on camera.
Oh, wrong Bobby. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so you were looking for the third key. Came into this room. Let me show you. I'm trying to pull up. What? Well, that's dumb. These image links aren't working on the. Oh, there we go. The editor approach is. Interesting. Okay. Those other two images aren't working, so let me see if I can get them to work for everybody. I'm going to share a couple stream images just to get them to pull up when prompted, so let me see if it works now. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure how the links got broke, but anyway, there's a 3-key door that you guys are trying to get through. You came down the hallway into this room that you're in now, and saw this wall of fire. There's a ledge 10 feet high, I believe, with a podium, and you guys ignored that, went down to the south. Bali and Doc were in this room. They had some visions, and then as they had these visions, the wall exploded, and these hymns that you had been hearing in another language stopped as these images all throughout this wall of fire of undead and worshippers and things became real and started attacking you guys. You killed 2 of them already, and now you're left with the tough one. The 2 revenants went down pretty quick, and now you have the wraith. And let me click to the cool initiative tracker view. Let me add our combat tracker on the stream. Alright, so with Doc flying 30 feet in the air, sort of makes it look a little weird. So we should be running a little smoother this week because I took off the animation of the flames. They don't look as cool, but it doesn't use as much of my CPU, so things should go much smoother, and there shouldn't be anywhere near as much lag as there was last time.
Here's hoping.
Okay, any questions, any comments? I know I skipped a lot to get to where you are now, but anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Yes. All right, Doc, you do see, as I mentioned, there is a sphere about the size of a bowling ball, maybe a little bit bigger. It's just darkness just in front of the podium, and it is sort of on. It is on the map, but it's a little challenging to see. But you can see it now from where you are. It is, like I said, the same height as a podium is.
Still ramp up, please.
And you guys can also access your map if you have the combat tracker open. If you double click on your little face in the combat tracker, it will also open the map. So it is the Wraith's turn. We are in the top of round 7. There's Bobby. I thought I had your camera on. Let me turn it back on. There it is. There we go. Cool. All right, appreciate you guys can be on camera. I can tell you from personal experience, if there is a role-playing stream. Oh, what happened to Doc? Why are you on the ground now? You're burning alive. Why did you?
His jetpack broke.
I guess I don't know what happened. Why he? I blame Jingo for messing around with his token. Okay.
I don't know.
There we go. So I can say if I see a stream and nobody's on camera, unless something really awesome is happening right that second, I will typically not even watch. But as long as there's at least one or two players and people on camera, I'll at least give it a listen and give it a watch for a little while. So I do appreciate you guys when you are on camera. All right, so let's get the Wraith out of the way. See what he can do. He's got that Pyrrhic Blast. There's only two of you right now. I think he's just going to focus on this little ball of fur. See how much he can burn away.
Well, he better do more than a certain amount of damage, or I'll be very disappointed.
Well, you're very disappointed because he missed.
I guess that works too.
Yeah, that's it. He did not do a full attack. Probably should have, but that's all right. It's the first roll of the night. 5 in the dice. It's just not going to do it. So that brings us to Orindor.
Using the tattoo screamer.
Okay. And that is not a tattoo of somebody screaming. It is a... He has a weapon that he can say a command word and it'll turn into a tattoo. And another word and it'll pop out into his hand.
Nice.
I mean, he could also have a tattoo of somebody.
That too, yeah.
Yes, the two are not mutually exclusive.
You know, I have a feeling the next roll is going to be a 7. I think we might be counting up on the die.
There you go. Yep. All right. Are you going to move?
Nope.
All right. So just as a reminder, and this is the last time I'm going to help you guys, the wall of fire has been advancing every round. So, Bali, your turn.
Yeah. Wall of fire makes this tough. I also don't want to get an op attack. I'm gonna be honest, I think I might, no, that'll heal him. Damn it. Okay, yeah. Bali is just going to go ahead and, do one attack and then use a, guard step. Let me check. I
Okay.
don't have any entropy points. So he's just going to use his tactical knife. Or actually, I've got foam grenades. Might as well try using one. Can I just not even throw it, just hold it in my hand and
Set it off.
make sure that this guy gets hit?
Sure. We can drop it on the ground too. There is some minor explosive. You might take a point of damage, but if you just drop it at your feet, you'd be fine.
Yeah, I'll drop it at my feet then.
All right. So, what level is the grenade?
It's a Mark 1. Or it's level 3, but
Level
it is
3,
a
thank
foam
you.
grenade one.
And what is your dex mod?
+2.
Quested rolls.
That's the bonus number on the dexterity.
Pyrrhic Wraith.
What's that? Between a mod and a bonus.
Nothing. It's the same.
He's asking for the bonus. There is a section for a mod, but that's not what he's asking for.
Okay.
Oh, on your character sheet, yes, you are correct. There is a difference on the character sheet. If you're looking at your main page, the mod is if you purchased a modification of some kind. They usually give you +2, +4, +6, depending on the level you have. That's what that is. But the bonus is what I meant. So,
Right.
she's correct. Alright, so what is a DC? That. 15. I was going to say, I'll be surprised if he misses. But he did. It's only, he has a +10, but he rolled a 3. So, he failed.
Nice.
Alright. You said this is a Mark 1? Give me 2d6. Alright, and what is your, on the front page where it says ranged? Wally?
It's +11.
Thank you.
Sorry, I think my mic just didn't pick it up.
Alright, so this thing drops, and you sort of use a couple hands and a shield to aim it as it explodes, hits the shield, bounces off, and just covers this thing in foam. It doesn't really do hardly anything to the rest of the fire around it, but this thing is covered and sort of stumbles back a bit in shock. Alright, you do anything else?
Taking a 5. He. That's it.
Alright, and the fire moves up. Twitch.
All right, so I am going to try a full attack with my disintegrator rifle. What is that, a -2?
No, on your attack page, it has F attack.
Okay,
And-
it'll automatically do whatever it needs to do.
Yes, and if some weapons don't have anything in the F attack, that means that particular weapon cannot do a full attack.
Okay. Uno momento.
Nice.
So your normal attack should be +8, right?
+9.
Okay, go for it. And then
Okay.
you do your damage and then do it again.
You said do my damage again or just do the attack again?
No, you do the F attack again
Oh,
And-
okay.
because you're doing a full attack, so you're attacking twice.
Gotcha.
So you did the damage.
And that one missed.
Yes. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's 26
Woo!
damage. Not
Yep.
too shabby.
Baby.
Very nice. All right. Loki. So don't forget you have paradoxes you can use for ability score checks or initiative. You are also holding a fire extinguisher because of your precog powers. When you were walking through the Home Depot or Costco, Space Costco, you saw a premonition. Hey, I'm probably going to need this at some point. So you bought a fire extinguisher and drug it with you. And sure enough, it has come in handy.
He's been taking. Kind of weird.
Your mic is not picking you up very well. We heard he is and kind of weird, which I agree with, but I don't think it's all you meant.
He's taking it even to the. I do not know why my mic is being like this. Let me mess with my settings.
So now that you're not talking in character, it worked just fine. So that last one we heard just fine. Okay, so Loki, if you don't want to go into the fire, then I will say you can try to hit the guy with the fire extinguisher from just outside. So like if you took a step forward, you could try to get it from 10 feet away. It will do less damage because you're not quite as concentrated, but that's up to you. And we cannot hear you, Bobby, if you're talking.
I had my mic muted.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'll try to hit him with the fire extinguisher again. It's ranged,
Correct.
right?
On your main page, yep.
Yep, I got it. So 18.
Nice. 30 on the dice is a hit.
So it was a 20 and a 6.
Correct. Roll a d20 and a d6. You're just going to have a minus. Very nice. All right, so this thing blasts into it.
Haven't I killed one of them with the fire extinguisher?
You have killed 2 of them as this thing collapses in a pile of dust.
Woot woot!
This fire's still probably gonna move up though.
Alright, so let me
Doc needs to fly over the.
make sure. Are you going to move or anything else, Loki?
Can I still move? I
Oh,
already
that's right.
moved.
Never mind. It's okay.
Yep.
12.
I ain't worried about getting singed a little bit.
Alright, you got 12. Both of you have protective fur. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, Doc.
All right, that podium. Is that it right there?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So here's the details. You may not know all of the details about this, but as you're zooming up, you're getting a little bit closer. You can see, like I said, it is 10 feet above the floor. There's a railing that goes along the edge, and there's a lectern, and there's that sphere floating in front of it, and there's the stairs that are just below you, and you see engravings on the wall in the back.
All right, I will dash or whatever they call it. I'll use my in order to fly all over there, all the way over there, and land at the podium. Now, is that the sphere out there hovering over where I have the arrow
Yes.
pointed?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This podium, does it have any controls?
No.
All right, I was hoping there would be a way to shut off the fire, but there's not. That's all I got this round.
Are you trained in mysticism?
No.
Okay. Didn't think
He
so.
barely believes in mysticism.
That was so funny.
Just skimming through this, making sure I didn't miss anything, forget anything. I did not. Okay. Top of round 8. All right, so this wall, the fire moves up.
Wait, didn't it already move up after my last turn? Because I stepped back away from it.
Correct. So you moved up, attacked, stepped back, then it went. Now it's going again on
It's fucking
the
rude.
next round. Orndor.
Yes. I want to. What is the trough thing over here on the down to the southeast?
So you saw Bali and Doc go up to it, and
Yeah.
so, Bali sort of half climbed up and propped himself on his bottom arms and messed with the water at some point, or Doc did, one of the two. Point is, they were both looking at it, and when they swirled the water, and they just sort of stared into space, and then you saw Bali reach forward and pull a cloak out of nowhere, out of thin air, and then the wall exploded. So you're not sure what it is. You know there's some liquid in it.
I'm gonna go look at it closer, see if I can. If it's something to do with stopping the fire.
Alright, so there are hooks along the wall in here.
Hooks for like.
It's a trough-like pool filled with translucent fluid. Stone pegs jut from the walls to the south and the east. They're like you would hang a cloak from. Like a cloak that Bali just grabbed out of thin air might hang perfectly on one of those hooks. So, like I said, you can see that there's fluid in it, and there's all Doc did, I think, was just take a sample. So at this, it's been not quite a minute, so there might be still a slight stirring in it a little bit, but it's not moving very much.
All right, I'll reach down and see if I can feel for something.
All right, so it ripples out, and it's really interesting, really curious. I need DC 17 will save.
Save.
All right, so all you see is the water as it's flowing. You don't see anything in the water, and you don't see any knobs or anything in there that would be electronic at all. It just looks like a place a horse would drink from.
Okay.
Or people would wash their hands or something, you're not sure. Twitch.
Okay, well, I know this wall of flame is moving closer. And as much as I love the heat, I am just going to move this way.
I'm going to go ahead and switch the view since there aren't any baddies left.
That's a wall.
Well, I can't see, it's black there.
Right, so what's
She went
she
over.
means
She
you
went
go
to the
like
left,
this
and then her twitch went down, and yeah.
and down.
I'll go one more toward Orindor.
Okay.
Ooh, water. Let me
Yes.
cool myself off.
Since you're in there and you see the water moving, give me a DC 17 will save.
A will save. Will.
Alright, you just see water as well.
I'm dipping my hands in it. I'm gonna try and cool off just a little bit.
Okay.
It was really hot in there.
Okay.
And splash it on my face.
You succeed. Doc. Oops. Zoom out a little bit. You guys are separated a bit. There we go.
Hey, Bobby, your mic is live.
Is there anything back here that looks like it could be a control panel?
Give me a perception check.
Don't fail.
You do not see any. Hold on, I've got 15 doors open because you guys are spread out. Let me see. You are here. There it is. Okay. So you don't see any controls, but
I'll go over there and
okay, yeah.
try
So
the door.
there's there are just carvings and stuff on the walls. It does not seem to be any clear door.
All right, can I open it?
No, you don't see a door. There's just carvings and stuff on the walls.
Okay. Nothing I recognize in the way of carvings?
Bobby, your
Holy
mic's
shit.
killing us, whatever you're doing. Getting some really loud feedback. The carvings are, like I said, is pretty much what was shared in the chat. Show progressive images of this fiery ball like the sun swallowing this circular concave carving, and then tendrils from the sun reach inside and eventually fill it with fire. So that's what is like a big diorama and mural in front of you.
Not sure what to do. All right. I'm going to take 10 feet back from the thing and then take out my communicator device and take pictures of both the carvings on the wall and the podium. And that's all I'm going to do this round.
All right.
And then I can broadcast those pictures to anybody else who may or may not be able to make sense of them.
All right. So, Bali, the wall of fire is starting to envelop you.
Yep, yep. Can I grapple Loki and drag him with me?
Loki, are you going to resist? I think I saw you shake your head no. Is that correct? You're not going to resist him dragging you back?
Who said anything about dragging him back. I mean, we could just go right into the fire.
All right, yeah. So he's having issues with his audio. Um, so yeah, you can move half. I'm not gonna bother looking it up, but I'm just gonna say it's like D&D. You can move half your movement while dragging somebody, even though. What is your strength?
14.
Yeah, that's fine. Because he's willing. If he wasn't willing, that'd be different. All right, you move back 15 feet as he comes with you. Schmack, schmack.
That's my turn, I think. Just getting people safely.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take you out of combat. The wall doesn't move this round, and then 6 seconds later, the fire goes away except for the wall.
Hey, what set that off in the first place? Why did the wall start moving?
I think it was all your fault.
So
Wow, way to play the blame game.
you do see the wall of fire, but you don't hear any of the singing, any of the hymns. You're pretty sure that the quote unquote real undead that were here were the ones singing. So I'm going to go ahead and take you out of combat. Click menu. Rest initiative. Clear initiatives. And unlock the tokens.
Well, hey, maybe y'all magical people can take a look at the pictures that Doc sent us.
I can tell you, looking at the pictures the Doc sent you, it's going to be extreme minus because of the size. You're looking at a small. Even if you will, for argument's sake, say that you have 3D projectors on your comm units that can blow them up to 6 inches wide, it's still really tiny compared to what's 70 feet from you guys.
Hey, why don't we just go join Doc over there? Just go through that wall of fire and join him up on that stage thing.
Alright, and getting back to this room, give me just a moment. So now that it's not filling the entire room, so again, there's that slight open doorway to the east, above where you guys came in. That is to the south of Doc now. Right here. You've got the wall of fire that it stops at, I believe it's 15 feet, might be 20, but the point is there's a 10 feet gap above it, especially where because the roof is peaked. There's a statue in the center of the room that has, or had, orbs stacked on top of one another with fire and eyes carved into the orbs. And there were tentacles around the orbs holding them, but most of them are broken. You now understand why the walls are scorched. And you see figures donning robes, bowing to the central statue, walking through the fire. So we'll start with Twitch and Orindor. You guys gonna be? What are you guys doing with this water?
Nothing's happened to it or changed or anything.
No, Twitch came up and put stuff on his face. wash himself a little
I
bit.
think but she pulled out a lab coat, though. I mean, it tells me that maybe it was used for the scientists or whatever. They're trying to use this room as some sort of a research thing to test for.
It was in the lab
Just-
coat.
Cloak. It's a diffraction cloak. A shimmering gold cloak.
It didn't deflect the fire at all.
I wasn't wearing it. Did not have time to put it on.
Okay.
He has it, and can look at it, and he can tell you what it does.
All right. I'll do that.
I have no more adaptive serums. However, it's a level 8. I might be able to synthesize one. Give me a moment.
Alright, so I'm going to share the vision you saw, the two of you saw. I'll use common sense. It'll talk about the PC, the PC's companions, those type of things. So, that means you. Alright, so this is the first part. And even without a sense motive, the way that Orindor was acting, it was clear to both Doc and Bali that he did not see the same thing you did. But you do know that Bali knows that Doc saw it, and Doc knows that Bali saw it. Make sense?
Them.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of it, so take me just a moment to do this. So you are seeing your party, but as soon as the vision ended, you saw Orndor back where he was, and you realized it was just part of the vision.
To hold them until the universe dies.
Okay, last part I can do all together. Okay, there you go. So if you guys want to talk about it or explain what happened to you guys, you can. Twitch, are you doing anything with the water? Liquid?
No, I already did what I wanted with it.
Okay. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm making my way over to Doc.
Kind of searching the room a little bit before getting the hell out of here.
Is there no source to this wall of fire? Is it just fire burning nothing?
Correct.
All right. Doc has a hard time looking at that because he doesn't understand. Fire has to have oxygen in it, and this is no. It disturbs him. He doesn't like magic.
Um, Bali's gonna end up like running through this fire here. Figure I'd say it before I do it.
All right, hold on just a minute. What did you do with the cloak? The wall of fire exploded, and so you had to do something with it.
I have it. I'm currently bringing it over to Doc because I want to give it to him.
So during the fight, did you stick it in a bag? Did you drop it on the floor? Did you wear it? What did you do with it?
Sure, I stuck it in a bag.
Okay. All right, so now you're taking it out and you're now carrying it. All right, so the rest of you guys, Twitch and Loki, it's the first time you've seen this thing. He's got this glimmering gold cloak. All right, here it is. So you feel intense heat. You see the sphere of darkness behind it? Give me a... do you have a... are you trained in mysticism? Bali.
I think I have 1 point, so yes.
Okay, give me a mysticism check. It's a DC 20.
I gotta get real lucky for this one. That ain't it. I don't know. It's a cloak I pulled out of thin air from like some sort of vision I had. Totally normal.
I need to look at it.
Why do you need to look at it?
Because I'm trained in mysticism and technology, so this is up my alley.
Well, like I already know what it does.
What does it do?
It's a, let me just share it.
Well, he's actually role-playing. So he was asking you, hey, let me look at it. And you're like, I already know what it does. So, good job, Orndor.
Thank you. So I'll start walking in that direction.
Nice. Did you just click the public button, by the way?
Yes.
Actually, it's not there. I don't even see one here. Does yours have a public button with the little 3 figures?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
what I clicked.
Yeah.
I think it shared it with people.
It did. That's why. But it's interesting because my DM version has that button, but the player version does not. That's why I was asking, just to clarify how you did that, because you couldn't do that before. So that's cool. Yep. So that's what it does. It is a Mark II. Protects you from cold, electricity, fire, and force damage. Had he been wearing it, then yes, he would have been able to re-roll. It basically allows you, gives you advantage twice. If an attack hits you with while you're wearing this.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
24 hours, you get to do it. Whoever has it gets to do it twice. Alright, so that's what a faction cloak is. Close.
Is it
All right.
something we can keep, or does it dissipate or something?
So far,
You
he
just
has
keep
it.
it.
It hasn't disappeared yet, as far as you know. All right, so Orndor and Loki, Twitch has wandered off. Bali's walking toward the fire. What are you guys doing?
I'm walking back up towards them.
Okay. Loki's going with you. Cool. All right, this door is now closed. All right, so as you guys get closer, I believe both Loki and Orndor are trained in mysticism. Give me a DC 20 mysticism check. All right, so you both are looking at this fire, and you presume that the fire is a form of a religious trial due to the carvings along the walls. You think it has to do with a test of, almost like a test of faith.
Right.
Bali, give me a DC 25 will saving throw.
I can't make that.
Okay. Alright, so it just feels hot from where you are.
I know Doc's on the other side of this. Can I just run through the fire?
You can.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
Are we going up that where Doc is?
Twitch. Loki, Orndor, or rest of
You. I'm probably going to go
Run.
to the other side of the fire too.
Okay.
Just because I want to know what's back there.
I'm going to jump over the fire and go to the stairs.
Alright, Orndor and Twitch, give me DC 25 will saves. Orndor, as you Twitch and Orndor, as you're getting closer to it, you feel the heat coming from it. And Bali, as you go through it, what are you doing as you're going through? Are you just yelling as you're charging through, or are you closing your eyes and covering yourself, or how are you getting through this wall?
He's got his shield in one hand and he's just charging through, basically like hiding behind it, even though the fire's like beneath him. He's basically just trying to go through as fast as possible, so it's over as fast as possible.
Alright. You know, like you're trying to push the fire out of the way, charging, and
Yeah.
you're through the fire, and it didn't burn you. Orndor, Twitch, give me, yeah, so Twitch, you failed. So Orndor, you're able to determine and convince yourself this is just an illusion. It's okay. Everything's fine. And you step through. Twitch, you're expecting to get burned, but it doesn't burn you.
Awesome.
Wow.
Alright, so the two of you go up. There's that 3-foot railing. There's now that you guys are up there, the Loki and Twitch, you've got this floating black sphere. It is 12 feet up from the bottom of the floor. It is 2 feet above the ledge, the balcony level, but it's not over there. Ablution chamber, you guys are gone. Here it is. Give me, Orndor, you're trained in mysticism. Give me a mysticism check. And Bali, you can as well. As you're looking at these carvings that are around you. Alright, so This is what you're able to determine. Twitch, go ahead and give me an engineering check.
Un momento.
$15 plus. Okay. All right.
You guys have recognized these as ritual paintings, spiritual painting things? Or the carvings, I meant.
I don't know. I just want to talk to Doc.
So it says, even though it's 12 feet high, that you can easily reach the sphere of darkness. So interpret that as you will. You can easily reach the sphere. So Loki or Twitch, if you wanted to mess with it, you guys can.
Can I scan it with my
I
med lab?
would be cautious.
What it is not a creature, so what does your med lab do? I mean, is it checking for radiation? Is it checking for life? What is it?
It is a chemolyzer. Is there any chemical processes? Is the sphere a chemical process
No.
of some sort? Okay. No, I believe this is we have two technomancers. This is their wheelhouse. I'll step back and let them expert on this because I have no clue.
Stop stepping back. I ran across this whole room to come talk to you. You keep moving away from me. Hey Doc, I pulled this out of like that. You saw that vision in the water, right?
I did.
I pulled
Well, that's nice.
this out of that, and I don't know.
You think it has something to do with that? And I'll point at the weird carvings on the wall over.
I don't know. Probably. Actually, Sven, I'm holding this cloak. Can I like look at it and use like my I'm a cult hunter. I feel this feels very culty to me. Can I like take a look at it, see if I can see any uh like any symbols that I can make a distinction with?
Yes, go ahead and make your roll. And Doc, did you ask a question?
I asked Valley if she thought that cloak had anything to do with the strange carvings here. No, I'm going to hope our technomancers can come up with some answers because this isn't.
So what is the point of the arrow is what I'm asking.
Oh, I was just it was for me to ask Valley about if the cloak had anything to do with the carvings there on the wall. I will
Okay.
remove the pointer now.
Yeah. So like I said, the walls, the whole back is a big mural and diorama. And you said you want to share the info. Go ahead. No, I'm talking to Orandor. So go ahead.
I said that the carvings are they're a spiritual thing of light banishing darkness. They suggest, however, that the light is consuming the darkness and not banishing it. So take that as you will.
And Bali, you did a perception roll. Is that what you're supposed to roll for? What you're asking?
I'm trying to take a look at it.
So it'll be
I
culture.
don't know what
it will be
else would
culture.
work.
It'll be culture.
Oh shit.
You're-
Okay.
It specifically says as a cult hunter, you have a
Oh,
minus
the
5
DC
DC
is
on
minus
culture.
5. Gotcha. Well, I have one rank in this. Woo.
So you remember that the vision had these cloaks in it, and so this was these were used by the Ishtayev. They were used by the people who imprisoned the Ishtayev. People you saw in the vision. This one in particular doesn't have any kind of individual symbol, or it's not necessarily a religion. These are more like guardians, and they were using this as a way to get, as they were praying. This is if there's any kind of you can't really tell the deity that they were worshiping or the ideal they were worshiping may have been lost to history, but you don't know. There's nothing even in this room that indicates what it is. It's clear that the room you were in before was like an ablution chamber where they go in, cleanse themselves. It's like holy water, cleansing themselves. They change robes, put these cloaks on, walked through the fire. So it's all symbolic and ritualistic. But there's nothing here that points specifically to what it is that they were worshiping beyond just the fire itself. So maybe they were worshiping the sun, or maybe it had just to do with light in general. Maybe this tentacle thing with the orbs.
Okay.
Most modern religions, even members of your party who follow certain deities, will have symbols, will have, you can say, oh, that's the symbol of Desna, or that's the symbol of this guy. You don't see any of that in this room or on the cloak.
So it's like, honestly, it feels like a little bit like sort of follow like one feel.
Can't understand you. You're kind of distorted.
It's like you're doing it on purpose because you'll go through. It's like we're trying to, and then you cut off, and then you come back in a particular skill, and it's like you intentionally cut out the most important phrase.
That's very weird. I don't know why. I turned off like Discord's like background, like the stuff that they use to make your voice clearer, so that like it'll maybe pick up on me more. And it's just being weird.
All this now.
Yeah, because I'm like literally touching the microphone with my nose right now.
All right, so ask again real quick.
Yeah, they're using compression, and you should have it on.
So ask again real quick.
So, to like sum up what you said, it feels like more like some sort of like atheistic religion, where it's like instead of like a certain god, they're following more of like an ideal or something. Is that what you meant?
Well, I wouldn't use the phrase, the word of adverb atheistic. That implies that there is no God. But You just don't know from where you are what they were worshiping. They were clearly worshiping something. You just don't know what it was. And there's nothing back then in this particular location. They did not make it clear, or they just presumed everybody would know who it was they were worshiping. There's no designation within this room to indicate who it would be.
U.S.
Nope, denied.
Did you want to follow up on that, or are you just telling me to shut the fuck up?
No, what I meant by that was it was being distorted and stupid again. So continue. Let's see if we can hear you now.
You have to
I don't know what
keep
it's
your-
fucking doing.
You have to keep the compression on. I can't turn it off.
Okay, but I did turn it off because it was cutting me out.
Are you using the crisp or are you using the standard?
I'm using nothing.
They give you a compression software, the standard or the crisp, and the purpose of it is to cut out background noises and allow your voice to be the most prevalent thing, as well as the frequencies of your voice to be the most prevalent thing. So by turning
Okay.
it off, you're
Yeah, but
And
it doesn't appear
the
to be
only-
working with Discord.
Background silent in the.
It's doing it again.
It is just so weird because it's like about 50% of the time. So sometimes it's distorted, and then the next time it's not, and then the next time it is. It's just really weird.
Maybe it's an issue with my push to talk. Let me see if I just turn it on to voice recognition and see if that helps.
Alright, so while you guys. So Doc and Polly are looking at the cloak and doing stuff. Loki and Twitch, what are you guys doing?
Well, we haven't really learned a whole lot out of that, so I think we leave and continue looking for what we're looking for.
Alright, Loki, what are you doing? Are either of you messing with the sphere? Doc tried it and has told you that it is not chemical in nature. And that's it. Alright, so Bob, you going to touch it? Go ahead and give me a mysticism. Alright, so as you're studying it, the longer you stare into it and stuff, you can barely make out that there's this jewel-like flame-shaped ornament within it.
ooh.
And it's sort of, as you look away, you see it sort of out of the corner of your eye, and you look back at it, and it's black again, and so it's just barely at the edge of your sight that you can see it. But you do recognize it as similar to the flare symbol on the door. And Orindor, you think the carvings have to do with the sphere. And the carvings show flames consuming the sphere.
Ah. So can I intuitively make a connection between the two?
Yes, you just did. That's why I said you think the two are connected.
Right, in what way though?
that the flames will consume the sphere. So
The
maybe
sphere
if you
didn't
apply
move when
flame to the
when I was
sphere
filming it.
or light to the sphere.
I got a flashlight. I could shoot it with my plasma pistol. A motion detector. Do you want to experiment with the sphere, guys, or you want to move on?
Did you not say you saw something inside the sphere?
Yeah, Loki did. Loki said he saw a. He thinks the key is inside it.
Well, let's break it then.
Could throw a phone grenade
Is
on
the
it. See what
sphere
happens.
solid? Have you tried reaching inside and just taking the key out?
When he reaches up to touch it, yes, it is solid.
Can you move it?
Yes. He's holding it now. He reaches up and grabs it.
I'm gonna take my club and break it. I'm just gonna whack at it.
Okay, nothing happens.
It doesn't break? The hell? What is this thing made out of?
Something magical, probably.
Are we in combat?
No.
No.
Um,
Can't move my guy.
Polly's gonna come over. You guys can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, well, it seemed like they were like worshiping the light or something. Like, what if we like shine flashlights on it?
Give it
Just
a
said that.
try.
Hmm?
Give
I
it
just
a
said that.
try.
So try to flashlight.
Anything's worth a shot.
You said I can shoot it. I can shine a flashlight on it. You didn't do any of those things.
So Polly's gonna shine his flashlight on
I'm replacing your tokens because for some reason they look all weird, and Reno said he couldn't move his. So if you're wondering why you're jumping 5 feet, that's why. All right, so you guys are shining your flashlights on it, and how many of you are shining your flashlight on it?
it. Well, I'm doing it.
I'll do it.
Some of you have beacons and stuff too. Don't
I'll
forget.
turn a beacon on it and see what that
There you go.
does.
I've got 2 flashlights. I'll hold one. I got multiple hands. I'll hold 2 flashlights and shine them on it.
All right, so as you shine light on it, it slowly starts to become a little less opaque. As he shines the beacon on it, it starts getting thinner, and then Loki, you're able to since you're holding it, it's like almost like a bubble where you're able to reach in and pull the key out.
Yay, we solved the magic dark orb puzzle. Woo!
And
Yeah.
And the room explodes and we're all dead.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
again,
As we grab the 3rd key, the thing that's been imprisoned here breaks out and kills us all.
that's what it looks like.
Eee.
Nice.
Here it is. I was like, they had the picture. Where's the actual I know.
It's
All
the
right.
Edge of Serenity Stone. It's an artifact.
All right, we got a key. Um,
So I'm
thus
dropping it.
far we've been.
I'll just say I'm dropping into the party sheet, and I'm also going to add the XP while I'm here. So go ahead and figure out what you guys are going to do.
Thus far, we've been keeping the keys separated. Doc has one and Twitch has one. So somebody who is not one of them should take this key.
True. Now that we have all the keys, we need to go open the door.
Yep.
I'll take one. What? Yikes. Entire map to one little pixel on my screen.
Okay. Do we want to go straight to the door, or do we want to have people used all their spell slots and abilities, or are we good for whatever might be behind that door?
So you do know there's one other door in here that you haven't checked.
Oh yeah, that thing in the wall.
Somebody want to go have a look?
And Orindor and Bali, since you guys are up on the top, give me perception checks.
Tower?
I think you mean Orndor
Yes.
and Doc.
No, Doc already did his. Orindor and
Oh.
Bali.
Okay.
Alright, I also need to fix your XP because you guys are not ready to level up. You just leveled up.
What? I think we should level up again.
I think so too.
It was a hard fight. We earned it.
Evidently we didn't.
Well, don't tell the DM that. You're supposed to be on my side.
I am.
Apparently not. You just sabotaged me in the middle of my argument.
50,000, okay.
That's a great argument. I agree.
You just disagreed.
No, I didn't. I said I don't think he's going to do anything about it.
No, you said. I think we earned it, and you said no, we didn't. So that's called disagreeing.
No, he agreed with you, saying apparently we didn't. Saying
Oh.
I didn't give it to you. So he was agreeing.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, so Twitch. You see there's a room through the little crack you see beyond. Looks like there's carvings all along the walls and the floor and this ceiling, etched into the similar to like it was on the floor that you guys crossed over. You know what I'm talking about? That gave you the special abilities that no one ever uses.
Right.
It looks similar to that from what little bit you can see from there. As far as the perception checks, Orindor, you see. Bali, I didn't see a perception check from you.
I tossed it in the tower.
Did you
there it is. I
need
see
a
it now.
perception check from me?
No, because you didn't go up to the top. So Orindor, you do see what Doc missed. There is a secret door where, if you look on the map, as Jingo was, you can tell there is a secret door here. Not sure how to open it, but there is a secret door there.
Right. Hey guys, a secret door up here.
Ooh, a secret door. And behind this one, there's some of those really cool looking rooms that we keep crossing over to other rooms. But you said a secret door. I think I'm more interested in a secret door.
It's a secret.
Secret door. My precious.
I mean, there's a chance they open at the same place, but Bali's not saying that. Mantha's saying that because Bali is too busy, like, trying to, like, press on the wall, see if there's, like, a button there, like, looking for any, like, keyhole or something weird like that.
Can I use my engineering check to see if I can find how the door opens?
Okay, so you climb up the steps, come all the way back, or just jump up and pull yourself up over the edge.
I'm tall enough. I just jump up and pull myself over the edge.
Okay. Give me just a second. What time is it? We have an hour. Alright, and writing something. Alright, so you guys are 20 grand, well, 14 grand away from level 10.
That a big chunk of XP.
Alright, and Twitch, you gotta whisper.
Yeah, I just forgot how to whisper back.
You can just say yes or
W.
no.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looking to see what's needed for that. That's funny. Good thing nobody here uses silence gate. Alright, stream, I wonder what's going on. Alright,
Oh shit, I know I was forgetting something.
sphere of darkness, sphere of darkness. Okay. So, I'll give it to you, Bali. The door opens inward with any application of significant pressure.
Nice.
Yay.
So basically, the trick to opening the door is knowing there's a door there.
Alright, so the answer to the question is yes. As the door opens, which it does look similar to what you were looking at before. There are steps leading down immediately down.
Right? Going down.
The black stone is broad, high passage is cleaner than elsewhere in Ezrod. The walls and even the floor and ceiling, like I mentioned, are etched with twisting runed Mazar images of alien entities made of fire or stellar material. There's a red metal that threads through the rock, especially through the runes. Near the center of the hallway is a pocked metallic nodule. Twitch can see it. Let me click it on the stream. There you go. Here it is. Broken to reveal a tiny hollow. North of the nodule is a heap of gear piled on top of a small mound of white ash.
Someone
You,
met with some amount of heat.
you've seen mounds like this before. Hold on just a minute. Oh, for goodness sakes. All right.
Oh, isn't this
Santa Claus is coming to town.
What were you saying, Polly?
Is this like the piles that were near that multi-armed robot? Or am I just
No, there weren't ash
imagining
by by
already?
the by the statue. There were piles of ash like this by the three-armed door, by the three-lock door, three-key door,
Oh, so
and
that used to be a person. Gotcha.
yes, that's why it's person turned to ash and their gear is now in a heap. All right.
And you said that was at the end of the hallway, correct?
That's right there. You should be able to see it.
It's in the middle of
Okay.
the room.
Searching the gear.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm just gonna have to live with it because I don't know. There are certain things that really annoy me. It's like using Lego pieces for D&D if they're not fantasy, or using a really odd shapes where you have everybody else's uniform and then all of a sudden somebody brings in this giant stuffed animal and that's their character for D&D IRL on a table. The thing that bugs me about Fancy Grounds is using a letter instead of an actual token. I know what I can do. Here, I'm going to fix it right now. Somehow I missed in all my prep this person. So I'm just going to fix the letter right now. So you see a green woman sort of right now. I'm going to say you guys are still on the steps. And where's the one I'm looking for? Let's see. Glimmer space. Okay, well, these tokens, while very cool, are more horror based. Don't want to have some three-eyed monster as her token because he's not that bad. He's not yet. Alright, give me here. Let me at least tell you what's happening here. So she is buried under 15 windows. Here we go. Okay. So, just to be clear, there is some sort of sphere, broken sphere, and then next to it is the pile of ash. So there's two different things here. You guys pretty much know what this pile of ash is. At one point it was a person probably, and that's why all the gear is stuck on, piled on top of it. But the broken nodule sphere thing is different. So she looks like a. Let me. Go ahead, everybody give me either culture or history checks.
Well, history is another thing. So, culture checks, guys.
Or a straight intelligence check as well will work.
You're welcome.
All right, so you remember seeing the so Doc, you rely on your instruments, and your instruments can probably give you more information. Plus, you can't see her yet, and neither can Loki, which is perfect. So the two of you don't know what's going on, but the other ones of you, and Twitch, you even remember her name. Remember from the videos that you saw and the logs and stuff. There were three mercenaries that came with the group, and they were Verthani mercenaries. Well, Verthani is a race. This one is Isella, and she was one of
He's
the.
not a buyer, he's a seller. Sorry.
There you go. She was one of the mercenaries. Um, but she looks. Come on, share. There it is. So she looks like this. Not. She's got this green coursing through her. It's sort of like an electricity, but instead of outside, it's underneath her skin. Female. Here we go. Is this her? Nope. So, like I said, I must have missed part of this room before or something. I didn't have the actual picture ready. But that's what a Varthani is. They're tall, longer than average for their body, legs, and arms. Completely black pupils. But like I said, this one, clearly something is weird is going on with this green hue all over her.
She's been slimed.
And she doesn't seem, despite your lights and other things going on, as you guys are standing on the steps, she doesn't seem to notice you or react to you as you are standing there.
It's possible she's from another dimension.
No, she's from our dimension. Hey, Doc, do you know something that could do that to somebody? You're like a medical person.
Color blighted? Have I seen anything like that before?
So you'd have to get closer, and you would then give me a. Let me see. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to find. That's frustrating. All right. It says. Here, I'm just going to use this so I can show you where she is. All right. Daggum. DC 15, DC 25 life science. So if you can use your move action to scan her.
Can you get me out of the way? I can move.
So yes, you recognize this. You haven't seen one yourself, more than likely, but there is a creature. I'm going to share this with you. Did you get a pop-up?
Ooh.
Okay, so you get this creature called Color Out of Space that if you scroll down, you'll see it has the ability to feed off living creatures and it exudes an aura of lassitude where they are overwhelmed with listlessness and ennui, or they just don't care no more. Cat, welcome.
Enjoy.
500 biddies. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Martian Cat. I appreciate you.
This creature comes from an H.P. Lovecraft short story that is one of his most horrific and my most favorite.
There you go.
There is also a movie with Nicolas Cage that came out within the last couple of years about this very thing. You should watch it.
There you go.
What's it called?
The Color Out of Space.
So did you? So I put you back on the steps. So you pause for a moment. You do your little scan. So she is just sort of staring at the carvings. She's moving a little bit, looking down, looking around. She sort of glances at in your direction, but then goes back to looking at the carvings. So, Doc, you would know that unlike almost everyone else you've run across so far, it is possible, it might be possible to save her. In that she's being overtaken and almost like possessed, sort of, with this creature.
Evolved.
Unlike the other who died and became revenants or wraiths or whatever the case might be, there is some part of her still there. It might be mostly gone, but there is some part of her that is still there. Alright, so Bali, as you step forward, she reacts, and I need initiative.
Ah, shit.
Just Bali.
Everybody.
Everybody. That's how initiative works. No! I had a good plan, and I rolled a nat one on initiative, so that's probably not happening.
Alright, so you guys aren't really surprised as such. Part of you might be surprised at what she's doing or why, but you're not in the surprised condition. But as Bali steps onto the floor, she he reaches. Let's see. She's going to move back. Actually, no. She reaches at her side and pulls out a grenade, tosses it towards you guys. Tink, tink. I don't think she's gonna. Roll a 1. Boo! Waste of a crit. Alright, so I need everybody to give me a DC 14 reflex save as this thing explodes in a blast of light. Except Loki. You are 5, 10, 15. You are just outside the range, yeah. Plus it's down the steps, so it's right at Twitch's foot. Right there.
Twitch can dodge and duck pretty well.
Alright, so even Doc manages to save and put his arm up. He's too busy studying his stuff, and he's like, tink, 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 sees the grenade. He's like, huh, what the? He winces, thinking it's going to explode, but it actually just is a flash of light, so it saves him. So, Bolly, did you want to use your dive for cover? Don't you have dive for cover?
I do not have that.
I have dive for cover.
Yeah, can she dive onto me?
Cold and heat, disease and poison. Prone, fall damage, 0G. Wow, okay. I have found your weakness. So,
Didn't we learn this in session 1? That if somebody says, Bobby, don't look at the flashbang, he'll look at it, like...
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
alright. Do you want
That
to
happened
roll the
both first
1d4,
session.
or do you want me to roll it?
You should roll it.
Okay.
I'm not rolling, well.
2 rounds, you are blinded. But you have...
Good.
Don't you have crap that helps you with blindness?
Nope. Don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, let me do this. And then she moves. You see her pulling out a rifle.
I don't see it.
And Twitch order, scroll, come on. Bali. Oof, there you are. Okay, I don't think that's what it should have sounded. Oh, there it is. It was, okay. 2. Okay. And then she moves back and pulls out a rifle and ducks behind the corner. And you hear her mumble almost to herself. Wow. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next person. I'll tell you what she says here in a second. Twitch.
Twitch. Twitch is going to move up behind Bolly. And I'm going to hold my action until I get hit.
Alright, and what is your action if you get hit?
If I get hit, my action is going to be to fire my disintegrator rifle. If I'm not, like, right next to the enemy.
Okay. Clean the prison.
And my club if I
Here it
am.
is. You hear the color. It burns.
The color it burns. Okay. Interesting.
Alright, so you're ready your action.
Yep.
Orndor. This big flash of light went off and you were able to hide behind Twitch for most of it.
I'm not seeing anything other than that.
You're welcome.
Right? Yes.
You saw the woman. She ducked back around the corner. You have no idea where she is now.
All right, I'll step forward then. That's as far as I can go, right? Is the wall right there to the east?
Correct. You can go through Twitch's space, but right as far as this little section, yes,
Right.
a little
Okay.
indent in the corner.
Right. Okay.
And you see a. You can tell she's where she is, but you can't. She would have. She has full cover.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna try to move along the wall that I'm down to, or where I can get over here somewhere.
You move 10 feet, so that's 10 more feet.
I've already moved. Yeah. Okay. So I get 10 more.
That's 20.
Yeah, that's it. I'll get 20. Yep. That's
Okay.
So she's not visible. Then I'm just readying
She
an
has
action.
cover.
My,
You can see her. But it's a minus. Cover is -4.
oh. Okay. I'll fire.
Okay. What do you find?
Firing my screamer. 1 second. There we go. Come on. -4, you said?
Just click the cover button on the bottom, next to the modifier.
Cool. Nope. So
Okay, I had her targeted. Did you?
I had her targeted.
Hold on.
It didn't work.
Go ahead and target her.
hit her.
I targeted her for you, and then you targeted her, so you
Oh,
untargeted her.
okay, my mistake.
So go ahead and
Alright, so
let's see. I'm pretty sure 14 is gonna miss, but
yeah.
we'll make sure. Yes, that's a miss.
Okay.
So she ducks back, and the shot goes wild. Loki. So you saw this big flashbang go off. You can just make out Orindor behind Twitch down the steps, shooting at something over to the south. You run up. Okay. So you can go through Doc's space or go around him. Doesn't
That
cost
takes
anything
up
extra.
a lot of space.
And Doc, what have you said to everybody about what you? I mean, you sent out the color of space details a little bit. And normally, when you do a scan, you send everything you learn out to everybody. But in this case, it's a little different. So, what'd you say or send out to everybody?
I'm trying to come back to that document I had. I think I closed it.
All right. So Loki, you ran up. What else are you doing while you're there? Are you taking a dodge action, or are you readying something? Is your mic not working at all now? Are you able to type in chat and just tell us what you're doing? The longest Martian Cat was playing the longest journey, by the way. Not doing anything. Okay, he's waiting to see what Doc's up to. All right.
All right, I've been trying to
Cool.
relocate. Can you reshare that image with me? With the information about the color? I thought I dragged it to a bar, but I did not.
Okay. Let me grab it again. Do I have it? I do have it right here. Okay, never mind. I minimized it. There it is. Doc. I presume I'm going to say you said something about she might be saved because no one
Yeah.
besides Orndor Twitch isn't attacking her and stuff. So
We
I presume
might
it's
be able to
because
save her.
he heard me. So
I don't know if this is reversible or not, but we can try.
okay.
We certainly try.
It's non-corporeal, so it's going to do less damage attacking it. However, it is susceptible to force effects, i.e., magic missile.
So she is suffering from the attitude of lassitude, the aura of lassitude. I mean, but so she herself isn't this thing. She's just in. It's controlling her. So you would just need to stop her, prevent her from being controlled by this aura of lassitude. Is the biggest thing. Somehow remove this aura from her.
Yeah, we need to get her away from.
So that would be something that would be up in your ballywhack. What is your? Do you have stuff for things like disease or curses or things like that?
Curses, no. However, I have a variety of look at my gear here. I have a variety of different. Let's see. Trying to see. I don't think any of these is. Let's see. Analgesic. Reduces sensation of pain. Oh, it doesn't explain excitement.
So specifically, like diseases, do you have anything that combats disease or aids in saving throws with disease, stuff like that?
I believe my med lab. Let me look at medicine as a skill to treat disease. I can probably use my med lab to treat disease.
It is an affliction, so.
I am studying. If you want to go ahead and skip my turn and move on to somebody else so we don't hold this up while Doc's furiously scrolling through the decks on his micro lab to see what it'll do.
Excellent. All right. So, Bali, everything goes white. You got all these dots in front of your eyes. You hear a pitter patter as she moved. She's not that far away from you, so you know she moved somewhere.
Alright, well, I was moving up to try an idea because Doc said that she might still be in there. And I heard her say words, so I also think that she's still in there. We know from the tape that she's like a mercenary.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that she maybe had some sort of like military experience before becoming a mercenary because I am gonna try to intimidate her. So he basically starts barking out like, "Straighten up, soldier," and like basically like trying to like basically shock her into be like at least like maybe falling into like a different mindset or something.
Okay. Very good. Go ahead and give me intimidation check.
Alright, you want that enchatter in the tower.
Nope, just roll it out there and everybody will see how well you do or how bad you do.
Come on! Yes!
Nice, nice. Not too shabby at all.
Way to go.
Yeah. For such a tiny ball of fur, he is
Mm-hmm.
scary.
All right, are you going to try to move or are you just going to stay where you are?
Nope, he's staying where he is.
All right,
He kind of like feels the air of Twitch standing behind him, so.
excellent. All right, Twitch. Speaking of Twitch standing behind him.
Okay, so what have I got in my arsenal? I don't want to hurt her. Um, I'm gonna throw a flash grenade so that it goes off in such a way that it's not going to damage her. It's just gonna send some bright light. Maybe that will also kind of jar her out of whatever reverie she is in. She said the color hurts. So maybe this will impact the color. I don't know. I'm gonna throw a flash grenade.
Okay.
It is.
So you just need to not roll a 1 and
Okay.
ping where you want what intersection you want it to go off on. I presume you just want not to hit everybody else, correct?
Right.
All right,
So
so
and
that's
it's
easy
just a
enough.
flash grenade. It's just light.
So where are you going to aim
So you said ping it.
the intersection where you think you should go?
I mean, if it's a flash grenade, you don't have to worry about hitting me. I'm blind already.
Okay. That's selection mode. Where's my ping? Ping, 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 ping,
It's if
ping.
you have
There we
there you
go.
go.
You a pinball
All right, so
machine? That is like what?
that's the corner. So you're trying to throw it right in the corner.
I'm trying to throw it in the corner. So it's
Okay.
away
What
from
level is it?
Bali. It is a 2.
All right, and what's the radius on it?
It is
Should say
blinded. What is wrong?
explode, and then
5 feet.
okay, so you can't do it there because it won't hit her.
Okay. Okay, then let's go. Where am I pinging? Like right. Hey, I said ping. Will that hit her?
It's 5 feet, so no. You need to do either. Yes. Yep. That one
Okay.
or above or that one. Okay.
Oh, here. I'll go right there. Right there.
Okay. So go ahead and roll d20 and don't roll 1.
Okay, one moment. Yeah. Okay. 19. That's not a 1. It's a 1 and a 9.
That's right.
It's also like really close to the one on the die, isn't it?
It is. It makes you a little bit nervous.
Okay. So you said it. What is your dex
What is my dex?
bonus?
My dex bonus is +2.
All right. So she. Ting, ting, ting. This thing goes down to her, and it goes off. Are you moving or anything else?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay tied up here behind Molly.
All right. Don't forget to mark off the use the
Oh,
grenade.
thank you, thank you.
All right, Loki. Back to you. You saw Twitch throw a grenade, and you saw a light. Whoosh. So it wasn't like an exploding grenade. You hear Bali yelling at her. Orendor shooting at her. Doc is frantically scrolling through his search, and then no, I didn't say that. And then a little pop up comes on, Man, I can keep meaning to subscribe to this, and now I have to wait through the ad to go away. As Doc is trying
Hot doctors in your area.
That's right.
No, I am not a robot.
That's right.
Click all the boxes that show Absalom Station. I did that twice.
Did it! Heck!
I can treat her, but it won't be quick. So we're going to have to find a way to incapacitate her.
Okay.
About the incapacitator.
I can do my best once I can see.
What? No, I don't want to leave site. Cancel. I have 2.
This is not the right campaign for me to have the incapacitator. Sorry.
Which campaign do you have an incapacitator?
The other one with the rail.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have an incapacitator.
Well, you don't have the incapacitator anymore.
I know.
I can go grapple her. I'm good at grappling people. Or no, I'm good at tripping them. I can go trip her if somebody wants to grapple her. That's it.
Alright, so I thought I had a physical copy. I guess I don't. Look at this. See if it has.
Would the diminisher grenade do what we're looking to do?
Probably not. Because she's suffering from like an ailment.
Right, okay.
So she would, if you have something that can give her a bonus. Oh, here it is. Okay, so.
I can give her a bonus to her saving throw versus it, but it takes 10 minutes of treatment.
Okay, and does either Orand or Loki have break enchantment? That doesn't sound
I think so.
familiar to me.
I don't think so. Under abilities?
It would be a spell.
Oh, no. No.
It's probably a mystic spell, and we don't have any mystics in this group. Alright, so Loki's going to zip over there and move. Okay, so you can see her down here. She does have cover because she's hiding. So if you're going to attack her to try to help take her out, just click cover. Don't forget, some of your weapons, most of them that do S, Sonic, are already non-lethal. But any weapon, even if it does lethal damage, can do non-lethal if you say so. It just is a -4 to hit. Except for grenades and spells. Alright, so I saw you react and move up and do... so, what is it I don't see a roll or anything. Are you... I don't know if you're able to get Discord on your phone, but that might be an option too. Let me see. Yeah, I just show that it's on PlayStation. I don't show anything that's what's going on in Discord. So we'll come right back to you, Loki. We'll come back to you in a second. Doc, did you find anything? Besides just you need to do something to stop?
Yeah, I can treat
Okay.
her, but if it's treated like diseases, it takes 10 minutes of time. So it's not something I can do in a
Okay.
tactical situation.
Okay. So if you want to skim through the aura of lassitude on what I shared you, she'll need to make a will DC save. So it's a matter of triggering that again. And I'm saying, I'm stretching a little bit, saying that you can do that with, like you were like as if you were treating a disease. So That's where I'm going with this because the AP makes
Yeah.
it very clear you can save her if you want. Does not explain how. So that's
Of
the way I'm,
course.
If
that's the way I'm
it can
ruling
be
it.
treated like a disease, um, is she being hostile? Is she doing anything to attack, or
She
She
showing
threw
she
a
threw a
her?
flash
grenade
grenade.
and she has not gone yet. So beyond that you don't know.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yay! We can hear
Yes.
you
Yes.
now.
All right. So, okay.
All right, so you move up, and then what are you doing?
I was going to try to communicate with her using telepathic message
Okay.
and tell her we have a friend that can help you.
All right, so that would be. It depends. Look at your charisma skills. So persuasion. It's not a lie, so that wouldn't work. So it would be. I'm looking at it now. Diplomacy, or uh, what's the other one? Intimidation. So you can try to intimidate her into calming down, like Bali did, or persuasion and try to.
Diplomacy
Mm-hmm.
work?
It would. Yep.
Okay, that's what I got. So, oh, come on.
All right. So Bali's is trying to tap into that soldier mercenary mindset. Loki's trying to tap into the reasoning aspect. Doc, what would you like to do? Or Endor, you may be looking to see what kind of incapacitating spells you have.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Okay. All right, so you want to be east or west, Doc?
West.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, that's my phone there.
Same thing. You
I'm
know where
going to
she
tell
is.
her.
She has cover.
It's like, I may be able to save you, but you have to cooperate with us. And I'll say, this may sting a little bit, but actually, let me see if I can find a description of what this does.
And actually, I'm going to say you would rather be here because that will only give you partial cover
Okay.
from there if you move over to there as you're moving up, where you can see her and try to communicate with her. She's ducking. You know, she's got her rifle. She's sort of doing the quick check. See what you guys are doing, where you're moving. See her blinking because of the grenade that went off.
Yes, all right. I'm going to load a syringe into my pistol and tell her this is a sedative. It is not intended to harm you.
Okay.
And then I missed. But that's as close as I could get this round.
Nice. All right. Orndor.
I'm gonna just move down behind Doc,
Okay.
at the ready with the pistol to back him up.
All right. And what is the condition that will cause you to fire it?
I have my screamer out, pointed at her.
Right. And
But I'm right behind him. You know, he's my meat shield, but I'm also protecting him.
okay. All right. But you're ready your action. What does
Yes.
she have to do to cause you to shoot her?
Attack us.
Okay. Bali.
I'm still blind. Um, If I remember correctly, I think I was next to a wall.
And yes, you're starting to see a little bit now. The big bright lights are slowly shrinking, but you are still blinded. And
All
yes,
right.
you were right next to a wall.
Then I am going to uh, reach out a hand and follow that wall just to go 5 feet forward.
Okay.
And Bali is going to uh, continue doubling down on trying to intimidate her into
Cool. Go.
snapping out of it.
All right. Give me another roll.
Probably. Oh shit!
Nice. All right.
What? Oh, get that military voice going.
Yeah, you're like, where's this misplaced military general coming from? Why is he with us?
You hear. Oh, it's. I didn't realize it wasn't. Should have been in this. Doc knows what she says. She's sort of mumbling to herself, and she's. You see, this coloration is sort of. Before it was a sort of random. Like I said, it looks sort of like St. Elmo's fire or static electricity that's just coursing, but it's under the skin and it's green, exuding off a little bit of light. And now you see it sort of coalescing. It seems to be gathering up toward her head as she's shaking her head, and she's gripping the rifle. But she doesn't actually fire this round.
Yay! She doesn't get shot this round.
Alright, so she did not fire at you, so your ready to action did not go off, Orindor. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm hanging there.
Doing the same thing?
Yep.
Alright, so you're ready your action to shoot. If she shoots you. Alright, Doc. Oh, you don't have that effect anymore.
I'm going to step up next to her and say, I believe I can save you, but you have to let me. Is she pointing this gun at me?
No, she has it in her hand, and it's at in both hands. Her hand is on the trigger, but it's not up to her shoulder. It's a rifle, so it's not on her shoulder where she's not looking down the barrel.
I will pull out a syringe and tell her, why don't you trade me? Give me the
Said take
gun.
her.
Uh,
Yay.
Okay, give me a diplomacy.
Come on, you got this.
And you're reaching. You say you're reaching for the gun.
I'm not. I'm putting my hand out for it. I'm not reaching to try to grab it. I'm putting my hand out, asking her to place it in my hand. I'm not trying to take it.
All right, so she starts to do so, and then drops it and whips out a war fan. But again, she's just holding it. So, so flips it open, and you see the blades on it. But she doesn't actually use it. With a clatter, the rifle goes to the floor.
Holding up the syringe, I will say, this will help if you will allow. And if she will allow me, I will inject her with it. If she will not allow me, I will not force the issue.
And real quick. So she does not move forward or do anything. She does not attack you. So, and you can see that she's sort of half paying attention to you, and they're starting to sweat as she's trying to figure out, fight this thing that's clearly taking her over. But she has voices in her mind trying to calm her down. She's got Bali, she's got you. So right now, she seems to be like she's not going to attack you.
All right. Will she allow me to inject her?
Like she said, she's not attacking you. So if you go to inject her, she doesn't attack you. You see her gripping the war fan, but she doesn't attack you.
I think that's willingness. Stab her.
Then I'm
That's as
going
much
to
willingness as you're gonna.
find the stuff on. I don't have a tier 2 sedative. I have a tier 1 sedative, which will it'll do a D4 of non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Try
Nice.
to
Okay.
move her closer to unconsciousness. I have 2 of those. I'll deliver 1 this round, and hopefully she can start to feel the effects of it.
All right.
Excuse me.
Molly.
That wasn't Molly. That wasn't Molly.
That was me. How am I doing on the vision situation? Do you have one more round?
No, it's.
I don't remember.
It is gone. You are 2 rounds of it, and so you're now gone. It's now gone.
Bali is moving up. And he's actually going to go to the other side of dock. And I'm aware that if she wanted to attack me, that would provoke opportunity attacks, but I'm banking on the fact that she's not.
Okay. She does not.
Okay. And I'm tripling down on intimidation.
Okay.
Supposedly working. So, telling her to stand down and stuff.
Same thing. You see she's sweating. She's mumbling stuff. Okay.
So you and Doc are doing the opposite things.
Loki? Yes. One is he's whispering to her,
Implicating it, and she's
talking to her,
being aggressive.
and she's trying to access the soldier part of her training.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Loki. I mean, she's not
It's
insulting
at least
or
confusing.
being mean,
So-
but she's, trying to be the superior officer, commanding officer. Loki?
Yeah, I'm here. Dad, I guess I'll just. I don't know. I'll just move right there. It's right there. So,
Okay.
and I'll just stand there. So that.
Alright, yeah, I'm not familiar with your precognize. You can polymorph. You can do ghost sound. Somebody behind her. Your pizza's here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, days won't work because she's too high level to do that. Yeah, so I mean, you could damage her, but other than that, what does your Shades of the Past do? That's cool. All right, it was not real applicable in this area though. All right. Yeah, so you continue your telepathic method. Go ahead and message us. Go ahead and give me a
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep
diplomacy again.
Diplomacy again. Feels maybe I'll roll better this time. My friend can help you. Please let him help you. Blah, blah.
And Bala, you hear purring behind you. There's a Patra walks up. All right. So her eyes turn green, and she is fighting, but she just does a quick lash out. Bali, you can tell from your training and stuff that this is clearly not how she would normally react. You saw how she was acting before. She's well trained and moves well and stuff. Here, it's more of a robotic almost, as if Doc picked up a war fan and was trying to use it.
And she's lashing out at
Doc.
Doc?
Yes.
Okay, I'm definitely butting in there.
Yeah. So what does that mean
No.
mechanically?
That means mechanically he has a
You're
+2.
not in the square.
Stair
So
comes broken.
Yes, but he's adjacent to me.
okay.
So he has a +2 to his AC. Let me put that on him real quick.
Okay.
And if it still hits, then I will take half the damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Doc, go ahead and give me a sense motive. So I'm just going to roll the damage, and then I'll apply it. Yeah, you're busy trying to figure out what's going on, trying to look for your other serum, and you feel a little cut in your arm and Bali quickly puts in between. Orindor, your shot can go off. Click cover.
Cover, okay. Second.
7.
1 moment.
Oh, dadgummit.
Nope.
Never mind, I'll just have to do it manually.
It's a warning.
7.
Sound
1.
seems like it would probably be at least scary.
Alright, so Doc, you take a little bit of damage as Bali absorbs some of it. Twitch. Are you back?
Back a long time ago, and it said so in chat. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm moving up. Oh, I need to unping. Thank you.
Give me a sense motive check.
Sense motive.
And you know if you move in front of, along the wall where the Orindor is, you'll have a better view at her. Right now, she still has full cover.
Okay.
There you go. Now she has partial
Sense
cover.
motive. Yep. Sense motive. Yeah, I sense nothing,
Yeah.
apparently.
So you saw her lash out and Bali react, and Doc got a little scrape.
Did Doc ever stab her? I missed that part.
Yes.
Okay.
She dropped her rifle. He's like, "Here, give me the rifle." Put his hand out, and she sort of shakily and starts to give it to him, and then drops it, whips out her fan, and then he stabbed her and then starts looking for the other serum he has, and then she does a quick little slash.
Okay, thank you. I am not gonna lash out at her in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
And I don't want to throw another grenade because my peeps are right there, so I'm holding back.
Okay. All right. Top of the next round, it is Doc. Even with your crap sense motive, you can still tell she's still fighting this thing that's controlling her. You know what's going on, so it's not like it's a mystery. You can tell she's fighting this color of out of space that's trying to take over her.
So what's Doc's suggestions then?
I'm going to give her another tier 1 setting.
Planet.
Okay.
3 more points of non-lethal damage.
Gotcha. Give me another D4.
I just did.
Another
Or do
one.
you want another one?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, good. All
I
right.
don't know. um,
If this thing
that's
is if this thing is inflicting an emotion or fear effect, she gets a new save with the application of the sedative.
Nice.
So I don't know if the ennui, the lassitude, or whatever would be considered an emotion effect, but she should get a fresh save from the sedative if it is.
All right. Let me check. Quick, and
I'm
it
trying to
is.
figure out what I want
And it is fortitude or it's will. Let me check. Will. Okay.
to.
So yes, this is definitely an emotional thing. It may. And you did it twice, so. Wow. Yeah. No, it's so again, like I say, you see her fighting it, but she does not break free yet.
No.
All right, Loki.
I really don't know what to do.
So you
Knock her out! Knock her out! No, just
are getting.
Hold her still.
I don't remember if the telepathic thing is two-way. Let me see what.
Yes, it was. It was.
It is okay. So you're getting back this. You don't speak for Thani, but you're getting back these feelings of just hopelessness and despair, and she just doesn't care anymore about anything, and apathy. Apathetic, and so she is. You can tell there's a part of her brain that does recognize what you're saying. So she can hear you and she understands common. I presume is what you're speaking. So, you have a feeling that what you're doing is good. It's just maybe you need to just keep doing it, or combined with what Doc is doing, it might help. So, go ahead and give me another
Was it?
in diplomacy check. unless you wanted to change tactics.
It's fine. I'll keep trying.
Okay.
It's really the only thing I can do.
Okay.
It's 2 o'clock.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Next is Twitch.
Twitch is alive. Oh, sorry. I'm still not touching her, but I'll move up here one more spot.
Okay. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. Not touching you. Getting
Stop
closer,
me.
but I'm not touching you.
All right, Orindor, what are you doing? Give me a sense motive check, Orindor.
Okay.
You don't have that effect either.
That's one of his skill.
So you can tell she's in pain. And Doc's giving her a sedative, but so it's clearly not from, and nobody else has hit her.
Right. So I'm not attacking. I'm just cautiously just remaining in the back here, following everybody up, and I haven't put my pistol away yet.
Okay. Yeah, looking at you don't really have any. You could put haste on Doc, and you can go faster, but that's about it.
He sedates her twice per round.
That's not how it works, though. But yeah, you can mirror image and then really confuse her. It's like 4 little guys. Where all these kids come from? Okay. All right, so you move up. I still have your dice out. I mean, your weapon out. All right, give me 2d4, Jingo. Wow. Okay.
All right, I have no more sedatives to apply.
Shit.
She's going to lash out at you again.
Give me more drugs.
Does he still have the +2 on him?
I don't know. They have a. Oh,
You're doing it again, Atlanta.
Doc, AC2. He does have it on him. Okay. So let's see if the 20 hits. That's a miss. All right. So Wally is able to bump her hand enough. She's still mumbling to herself. Wally.
Did Loki share like feelings of hopelessness that he felt coming from her?
Loki, did you?
Sure.
Yep.
Bali going to continue on the
Go and give me a sense motive.
with.
Wally.
Yep. With the added flavor of basically her like, you're military, your life is not your own to take, like basically like she doesn't have agency anymore because she's a soldier, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you can from what Loki and from what Dacus have said that she's in a mental battle. So you shift your comments toward that thing. Fight this off. You're better than this. So go ahead and roll your intimidation. Very nice. All right. So at this point, this is where we'll stop for the night. I'm going to make a note here to say that she is. All right. Very cool. All right. So I'm glad you guys didn't are taking this route. I know it seems like it's a drudge, not being able to just kill her, but it probably would have been over by now had you just gone out and tried to kill her. But I think, especially role-playing wise, this is going to be a better result overall. So thanks for playing. I appreciate you. Next week we're finishing up the Deadlands, so come back for that and see we have several special guests, including Kita and Martian Cat, who
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
did the 500 biddies just cause. Just cause.
We have some non-special guests there too.
Right. I was
If you want to see some of us again, I guess.
Operation Just Cause was. I was in the Marine Corps, but I was not involved in that operation at the time. I had already left the area, but I know what she means, so I appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Night, guys.
Hi, guys.